Stephen Gudeno, Artist Sports with Fight Hub TV, right here with the legend Roy Jones. Man, you're here. I know you got a fighter on the card, man. Tell me about it.
Well, Shane Gamora, a guy from Sweden who I've been training off and on for about 7-8 years now. Really good guy, really good engine, hard worker. Been looking for an opportunity like this. I got a 14-2 record, but I think he's really like 16-0 or 15-0-1, and I think he's 16-0 though. But you know, a lot of times guys like that don't get an opportunity. This is one opportunity, and he's fighting a great fighter, great young fighter, Amari Jones. You got to love him because of the last name, first of all. Second, because I know I've been seeing Amari coming up, and I know Amari's a great fighter too, so it's a great fight. To me, it's a 50-50. You understand me? And that's what boxing has been missing, 50-50 fights. This fight is definitely a 50-50 fight. I know he's on the B side, on the supposedly opponent side, but this is a 50-50 fight.
I feel like this card is full of 50-50 fights. Main event is a good fight too, Lubin and Ortiz. What's your thoughts on that one?
That's what boxing has been missing. You understand me? This is why the influencers have been able to gain such margins in the game, because a good influencer versus another good influencer is a good fight. It's a 50-50 fight. That's what people in boxing are used to. That's what they miss. People, they stop getting 50-50 fights. We don't get to see the best guy over here fight the best guy over there. We don't get that. This card right here is going back in that direction. I like that, Oscar. Congratulations on that, and keep up the good work.
You brought up influencers. I have to ask, Gervonta was supposed to face Jake Paul. It didn't work out. Just what were your thoughts on that whole thing?
Man, I really don't want to even have much to say about that, because everybody will take it the bad way. But all I'm going to say is this. Jake Paul knew what it was when he first signed the fight. This ain't the first time he had battled against a woman. You knew what it was when you first signed the fight. So don't get mad and cuss him out and talk bad about him now. You knew what it was when you signed up for it. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's not do that. I don't talk bad about him either, but don't do the dude like that. No, the dude having a hard time in his life right now. Don't just do him like that. You know what I mean? Because you knew exactly what he was when you signed him to fight the first time. All I got to say.
Tank's team has kind of been bringing that, talking about just some of Jake's past, and more kind of said that Jake said he's actually afraid to fight Tank. I mean, do you think it leaned a little more on that side, and they're just selling it the other way?
I already know what it is. Like I said, I already know. I'll get into it, but we all know when young guys go through issues. That's just life. But I'm sure Jake went through his issues early too. It happens. Right. But you knew what you signed up for when you first signed the fight.
I know you've talked about it with Andre Ward, but phenomenal performance by Terrence Crawford against Canelo. Just as it was happening, at what point did you okay, I think he's got it. I think he's going to pull it off?
Fifth round, I knew it was over. Fifth round, he had everything like he wanted. He had gained the respect. He had taken over where he was basically running things. And as a fighter on the outside, you can see that. The first couple rounds, I was a little bit worried because we giving him a little bit more respect than I expected him to. But the fifth round, they got his respect back. I knew it was over with.
Just as a great boxing line, man, I feel like this fight is getting underlooked. Just maybe it's not official yet, but Shakur versus Teofimo is a really good fight, I feel like, against two young guys in their prime. Just stylistically, what does it play out like in the ring, do you think?
Another 50-50 fight. A fight that either fighter could win. Depends on who's on the A game that night.
Just kind of lastly, UFC, planning on bringing in the Zuffa belt into boxing. You kind of shook your head. I don't know. What's your thought on that whole thing?
I don't like it at all.
Any word on the FBI is investigating some of their fights recently? It's kind of a crazy thing, huh?
I don't. It is crazy, but it's like I ain't trying to crap on nobody down, but it's like I said in the beginning, if you bring in this Zuffa belt, what about all the former WBA, WBC champ, IBF, WBO champ? All that history just goes out the window. You're killing our sport now. No more people. Floyd Mayweather brought this game, the biggest paying night of any sporting event ever in history at one point, right? Well, you let them take it over, there's no more nights like that. You want to get it up? Are you crazy? No. Why don't you get it up? If you're a boxer and you go for that, you giving that up. So you don't have the opportunity to do what Floyd did, which was a brilliant thing, probably the best thing he ever did in his career, in my humble opinion. So if you can make the most money on a night ever in a sporting event, and now you can let's tell me to put a ceiling on it so that can't happen again, is that really good for boxing? Are you looking out for the fighters, or are you looking out for yourself?
Another I mean, they are trying to change the Muhammad Ali Act as well, right?
That tells you right there something wrong. You're going to change the Muhammad Ali Act so the people can't see what's really going on over there. Don't that tell you something crooked got to be going on? The reason the Muhammad Ali Act came about was to clean up the sports some so these promoters couldn't be hiding these numbers from these fighters. Now y'all going to take that away? What are y'all about to do? What does that tell you? Oh, we're going to take the burglar alarm system off the store when we get to own it. Why, we finna break in and steal our own stuff? Come on, bruh.
Right. I mean, and it's like you said, it's adding another belt to boxing, which already has 4, right?
No. It's not adding another belt. This is actually subtracting because you're trying to take all the other belts away. That's what they're trying to do. They're not trying to add another belt. They're trying to demolish everything else, get rid of everything else. Nah, bro.
Yeah, no bueno.
Yeah.
Lastly, Bernard, just a lot's kind of hanging on this fight as far as obviously if Ortiz wins, a lot of people are talking Boots. He's going to be in the house. Do you edge either one of those guys? I mean, they're both, top guys, young, undefeated in their primes. I mean, can you lean one way or the other?
I'm going to say it like this, bro. A lot of people underestimate Boots Ennis, all right? A lot of them underestimate Boots Ennis. Boots Ennis is not what they think he is. Boots Ennis is the truth. You understand me? They all talk crazy about Boots. Boots ain't nothing but the truth, all right? Now, is this a great test and challenge for him to find out how much the truth is? Yes, it's the best test available. Matter of fact, even if Lubin wins this fight, Lubin and Boots is a great fight. So, but we want to see, what I like to see is O versus O. That's the best thing ever, you understand me? But Lubin is a Florida boy, so I'm putting up for Lubin some too, But Ortiz is definitely at the peak of his game right now. So if he can win, that's a fight that has to happen next.
You just brought up Floyd, so it made me realize Floyd and Pacquiao, the rumor is, are going to rematch again in real boxing. I mean, I don't know. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, if they can do it and make the money doing it, great move for both of them. I mean, listen, I don't hit on nobody making money. I can't do that. I'd be crazy to do that. You understand me? Just don't call my name when you're doing it. Because you call my name, I'm going to have an issue. Right. You understand me? So if you think you're going to call my name or play a game with me, I'm going to have issues. You understand me? So don't get mad because I don't get out like that. I'll be even fighting about it. You understand me? But I wish number the best to both of them. I mean, Manny's chances go up now because he ain't injured this time. They both a little bit older, so if he can stay busy, we'll see. I don't know. Can Floyd still punch hard enough to get him out? We'll have to see. I think he probably can, but we'll see. So can Manny avoid Floyd's knockout punch, and can Manny outpoint Floyd? Is what I'm thinking.
Do you get a lot of stuff because like you and Floyd have kind of gone back and forth, and I think maybe like people think you're critical of him maybe because of that, or maybe don't know about that. Do you think you're getting like heat from like the Floyd crowd that maybe you're being too critical of Mayweather?
First of all, I don't give a damn about heat. I'm from Florida. We love heat. That's where we live at. That's where heat is where it's built.
That's cold in the house.
You understand where I'm coming from? That's exactly right. Once cold in the house, we do the heat. That's what I do. So heat don't mean nothing to me. You understand me? If they want heat, bring the smoke with it. I am the fire. So come on with it. You understand me? So I don't care what nobody think. They want it, they can get it. I don't care who it is.
Last one for me, Roy. Just as a former 168-pound champion, Canelo did take a loss. Kind of tough, right? Against a once-in-a-lifetime fighter, I feel like. Just what's the road like forward for Canelo? What do you think he should do?
Boxing is boxing. The fact that he tested himself, I got nothing but the utmost respect for him. He tested himself to see how high he could go. Then he fought the other best fighter in the world at his peak. You understand me? You can't ask for much more than that. So if he's taking it hard, he shouldn't. Maybe his game plan wasn't right going into the fight, but he shouldn't take the loss hard because overall, you did what every great fighter before you would have wanted you to do. You accepted the challenge and you fought, and you didn't give up. So Canelo, you should take that loss with pride. You didn't lose to no bum. You lost to a guy who is now a 3-time undisputed four belt era champion, undisputed. You ain't lose to no bum, so you should not take that hard. Yeah, he came from 140, but that don't mean nothing. Skills pay the bill. Boy got skills. You understand me? So.
There's words legend to legend. Roy, I appreciate your time, brother. As always, best of luck this weekend, sir, on your guys' fight.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.